Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me video. It's not a makeup tutorial or something. I just have an appointment and I had to get ready, so I decided to put my makeup on and then talk to you about my life in Germany, how I like it here, because I get a lot of questions if the grass is greener here in Germany, and I wanted to talk to you about that. I didn't prepare anything beforehand, so I have to warn you, and this video got to be very long, so grab a cup of tea or coffee or just bring your makeup and let's get ready together. So first of all, I used all my skincare. I'm done with my skin, but I wanted to use a new product, which is like a new prime for me. This is from Benefit, the Pore Facial, and this should minimize the pores. I have never used this product before, and this is going to be my first time. Normally I don't even use any primer because like I'm not a makeup guru or something. For me it looks the same, but this time I will take just a little bit of primer. I think it's even too much, and I will apply some primer on my face. So after my primer, I want to use my Magic Finish makeup from m.asam. I have told you about this product like 10,000 times because it's my favorite. It's a mousse, and after this mousse you don't even need any kind of powder or anything, because it's like it gives you the final look. And this was the limited edition with Daniela Katzenberger. So this was a limited collection with her, and I had to get it. It's so good. It covers everything and you don't need anything afterwards. So I wanted to talk with you about Germany as well, because I get a lot of questions. How I like my stay here, how I like the life, and if the grass is greener in Germany. Because you know, Germany has a special name in the world, and if you see on a product made in Germany, that product gets like 10 times more credit than any other product, because German quality has a name in the world. And I want to say it is definitely a lot better than in most of the countries, but there are a lot of problems as well. Not problems, difficulties in Germany as well, because the life here is expensive. Maybe it's not that expensive as in Sweden or in Northern European countries or in like a lot of countries, but it's still, you need to have a lot of money to be able to cover your costs for the month. Most of the people here, like young couples, they are renting the place. It's very common in Germany to just rent a place and not buy it, because buying a flat or a house will cost so much money, and not a lot of people can afford it. The best thing is nur like if you're taking a mortgage from a bank, you get very good percentage, like yearly percentage on it. It can be like from 2 to 3%, and if you're a family and both of you are working, then it will be even less. But to buy a property here, to buy a house here, costs so much that even that percentage does not help at all. So the next product is my concealer. Is it from Maybelline? I think it is the Maybelline concealer that I love so much. It's new. It's not like it is almost used, but it's first time me using this product, and I love it so much. Like, it's my favorite. It became my favorite. So most of the couples here prefer just to rent a place and see if one day they're lucky enough to get promoted at work, then they will consider buying things. But so if I compare it with Armenia, it is a lot different, because in Armenia most of us have at least a flat, like none of us is homeless. Of course, if some of us move to the capital and for a new job or to study there, we have to rent something, but it doesn't mean that in our hometowns we don't have a place to live. And most of us got our flat during the USSR times, and they were just we didn't have to buy them, we got it from the state. So that was a good thing, and it was the difference between Armenia and Germany, because here you don't get a flat, you never got it, even in the DDR side. You have to buy it, and it costs a fortune, and it of course costs a fortune when you're renting a place. Like, it's not cheap. We, for example, we are renting as well, and we are dreaming to get our a flat one day, like our own apartment. We're not thinking about house, because I am not that kind much of a house person, and if we move to a house, then it should be outside of the city, and I'm definitely not for that. I love to live in a city where I have everything close to me, and like, I am more for cities. But if we consider one day, I don't know, we both have to have really good jobs. With every year, the prices go up and up and up, and the salaries do not seem to get more and more as it would be, like we would love it to be. But still, like, we are able to pay the rent, even though it is very hard. But on the other side, people may think that Germans earn so much that they can afford the rents here, because especially when you live in Frankfurt, Hamburg, Munich, or Stuttgart, these are the cities where the rents are very, very high. It can go like to 4,000 or 5,000 a month for a small apartment. Really, like, crazy prices there. I saw one flat in Frankfurt that was like 4,000, and it was the same size as ours. I was like, how people are paying here. The thing is that Germans, they love to save a lot. They are not greedy. People may think they are greedy. I hear that all the time, people saying that Germans are greedy, but they definitely are not greedy. They just work very hard. They work a lot of hours, and it's totally different from what I was used to see in Armenia, because in Armenia, when you work, you do like 10 times coffee breaks and talk to your colleagues. You have time for that. People start here the day a lot earlier than we did in Armenia. It's very normal for Germans to wake up at 5 or 6, like the latest at 6 o'clock, and start the job from 7 o'clock already. Whereas in Armenia, we started at 9 o'clock, and I think that is also something that has to do with productivity. Maybe that's why we're not that productive and have that much issues in our country, because we think we work a lot, but if you compare it with Germans, then you see the difference. I forgot to show you my highlighter, and this is a new one from Amber Valletta. I don't know even how to pronounce it, but this is a new one. It's a stick highlighter, soft one, and I think it looks so good on my face, because it's not too much. Like, I don't think the aliens will see me from somewhere. It's not too much. It's very, very nice, and I like how it feels on my skin. Actually, I do love it. And as next, I am using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion for my eyeshadows. So yes, Germans are very productive, and they are working a lot, and they are working long hours, and they love to save money. Not being greedy or something, but I remember in Armenia, we would just turn the water on, tap water, stand next to it, and start talking for 10 minutes while the water is running, and then remember that we were doing something with the water, and during this 10 minutes the whole water would run and run and run, and then we would wonder in the end of the month to get that much water costs. In Germany, they count everything. Like, I know even German families who, before going to bed, they switch, like they unplug all the appliances at home. Like, it's not only enough to have it just switched off with a button. They unplug everything, because they say even that red light on your TV, it takes electricity. It costs money. I also know that kind of people, and I actually, yeah, it is for me a little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie, because I am economical. I learned a lot here, but still I am not on that level. And my husband, thanks God, he changed a lot as well with me. Like, we could come and meet somewhere in the middle. The next thing I am going to use is my palette here from Urban Decay, my little baby palette. It's all matte colors and shades. I love it. I don't like glitters and sparkles. I don't like that much. So, and this is a new one as well. Yes, and like my husband is not like that anymore. He used to be like that when we just met, but he's not like that anymore. But I know a lot of people who are like that, and I actually think it is really, it is right to live like that, because you go to work, you work so hard, and it's the money that you earned, and you want to spend it properly. And this is something that Armenians will never consider, and they think they don't have money, but actually the way that they spend money is completely different than the way how Germans spend money, because Germans are definitely not shopaholics, definitely not. Maybe in some big cities like Stuttgart they will be, but normally they're not shopaholics. They don't have to have like 10 pairs of shoes every season, because like to keep up with the fashion, they don't. They have something good, they have one pair, but good pair, and they will wear it like 10 years till it gets like completely destroyed, and they will be fine with that, and no one will say, oh, her shoes do not look good anymore. Like, I have never heard that here in Dresden. And this is how they save money to invest like in rent or to invest in their vacations. They can afford vacations only because they save up a lot. And also what most of German families have is like they all have a household book. So each of the pair, like mostly they do like a shared account. Like everyone has his own account, and they have like a family account, shared account, where they will share all the household costs. But besides that, they have a book. I know in a couple of families they definitely do. From our friends, we don't have like something like that. We are lazy, and we will never, like we don't. And they will write every single item they bought. Like even if they bought like two Brötchen, like a bread or something, they will write in the household book toilet paper, bread, and they will write exact amount of money that they spent on it. And in the end of the month they will go through it. They will make like an Excel tab thing in the computer and go through it and see how much money they spent, which were like products that they didn't need and got it, like to have like an overview how they're spending, and analyze everything and see how they can do better the next month, like how they can save up better the next month. It is for me like a little bit, I don't know if I can be that structured to do that, because I am a lot spontaneous buyer, and I can't write everything down in a book, and I don't think my husband can do that as well. But I find if you're a family and you are a big family and both of you work hard and you have a lot of costs, you have to save up somewhere, and this is such a good way to keep an eye on what you're spending your money, and Germans love to do that. And I hear also from Armenians, especially from men, most of the time telling me that they don't want their wives to work, or they want their wives to take care of the whole family, kids and household, and they can't understand why German women have to work, because German women, you will not see a lot of stay-home moms in Germany. The problem is the monthly costs here are higher as well. In Armenia, we don't have to pay for our insurance. We don't have to pay rent. We don't have to pay hundreds of different things, and these are like fixed costs here. The cost for electricity, water, heating here is so much higher, and you get it in the end of each month, like a certain amount of money, fixed money that you have to pay, and in the end of the year they will count, like take the whole things, how do you say it, not the results, like numbers, like all numbers of the whole year, and they will see if you spend more electricity or less, and then you will have to pay the difference or you will get some money back. Mostly you're paying the difference, especially when it comes for heating, because it is very, very, very expensive. And you have to have that money on your bank account every single month, because it will just be taken. And you pay also for your car and car insurance, which is again a lot of money, a lot of money. It is yearly insurance, but it is so much money, and especially if your car is new and you're a new driver, then you are going to pay a full price, at least 2 years. So I want to show you this palette as well. I got it in Amazon 5 years ago. I think this is like the fake version of Urban Decay Naked 2. I want to say Naked 1 or Naked 2. I'm not even sure, because the shades are almost the same, and the quality here is also very good. And it was only 15 euros or something. I got it in Amazon and I still use it and I love it. So I'm gonna use just a little bit of this glittery shade here with a finger. It will be like enough. What else? Health insurance. Every single month you have to pay money, like you have to pay for your health insurance. There is no person here without any health insurance, which is great, because like everything here costs so much money, you guys. Especially if your insurance is private, then you notice how much extra costs you have to pay every single time you go to doctor. But I think it's a little bit ridiculous how much the dentist costs are here to go to dentist. In Armenia, of course, it is not that expensive, but again, for our as we don't have any insurance or anything, for our salaries it is a lot of money. So Armenians wait till they get like pain, really like toothache, really bad, before they will go to dentist. But here in Germany, the insurance pays like for yearly checkup, so you can go and get your teeth checked every single year. But if you have a cavity, you have to pay yourself mostly. If you want that black feeling inside your tooth, it's like, it is called amalgam, I think. I will check the name again. This black one is free, but if you want like a cosmetic feeling, like white one, normal one, which is also not poisonous, then you have to pay yourself, and it costs a fortune. Okay, you guys, that's why Germans try to have a really good oral hygiene, because they know if they get to dentist's office and they have to pay money, it will cost them a fortune. And most of the Armenians or Ukrainians, foreigners that I know, they try to go to their home countries and get their teeth done there, rather than in Germany, because here it's very expensive. The same thing goes for beauty branch. If you want to go to a hair salon, oh my god, you better save up like 6 months before you go, because it costs a lot. And the problem is the quality is 100 times worse than in Armenia, Russia, or any other Soviet Republic country. At least I can compare with them, because I know how they work. I want to show you my mascara I'm going to use now. Focus. I don't know even if you saw this. This is from Medipharma Cosmetics XL volume. It is from pharmacy. I got this mascara as a present like last year, and I loved it. So I went to pharmacy and I bought this one. I bought myself. But this time, I don't know if I got the wrong color, because I think they have like 3 different types of this mascara. I thought it was the same, but maybe it was different. It doesn't do that volume as I got from the first mascara I had. And why I got this from pharmacy is because my eyes are very sensitive. I can't use every single mascara in this world, unfortunately. I have very sensitive eyes, but I am always looking for a lot of volume because my eyelashes are not that short. I wouldn't say they're not that they're short. They're not that short, and I love to have this like dramatic look on my eyes. And this mascara back then did so good, but this time I was very disappointed because first of all, it doesn't give that much volume as I love my eyes to have, and second of all, it doesn't dry. I walk with this half an hour before I put my clothes on, and it is still not dry, and I always get my all eyelashes stick together, so I make sure every single time to have my clothes on before I put on this mascara because I don't like to have sticky eyelashes. And the last, I want to show you my lip liner from Art Deco. It is Mineral Lip Styler 18. And for lipstick, I'm gonna take my L'Oreal lipstick 101 Rose Melody, this one here. I love this color so much. So my makeup is done. I'm done with my face. I didn't put any blush on because I don't put any blush, nor in normal days. I always have red cheeks, so I don't need any blush at all. And this was just my simple daily look. Now I'm gonna do my hair. So you guys, I am done for today. I did my hair. I love how they turned out to be. It is not that difficult. It's in 5 minutes done. I just had to work like with the camera and the mirror, so it was a little bit harder, but I love how it turned out to be. And I love my makeup, how it looks like. It's not too much. It's like decent and natural, something that I'm going for. I hope you liked this video and it wasn't too long and boring for you. If you stayed with me till the end, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give me thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye!